Hello, I'm Benjamin John Pope and I'm on the second tutorial with reason propeller heads or propeller head reason. So previously we've talked about how to set up your rack. So utilities, mixer, effects. I'm going to choose the old-fashioned two-band equalizer. I'm going to choose the old-fashioned reverb. I'm going to choose the old-fashioned delay line, and these actually go right the way back to the beginning of reason propeller heads. They've all now connected to the mixer. I'm now going to open up the drum machine, and this tutorial is about the drum machine. So tab, direct out, up to the mixer. The drum machine, just like all other synthesizers, you put in a patch or you can put in single patches. You have 10 sounds. Let's open the patch system. The patch system goes to your browser, and here's your folders according to your factory sound bank. Now if you've downloaded it or have it on disk, a different version, then you've installed these things. You install the factory sound bank and the orchestra sound bank, but this is the factory sound bank, and we want to go to the redrum kits, which previously I selected. Let's just go back to factory sounds, and we need to find the redrum drum kits. I press factory sounds over here. We're now going to go to drum and bass kits number 6. We're now going to test all of these by pressing the play button. So that was a demonstration of each sound in the line of 10 sounds according to your drum samples. You select the button that says select and add it to your redrum sequencer. There are a number of steps. That's 16 because that matches 4 according to the synchronization or the music pattern. We all know it runs in 4. You can then change the speed of it, or you can change how many steps. But to change the steps, you press up or down here, and obviously you want to use a ratio of 16. But to see the sequencer, there's only 16. If you go up to 32, 48 or 64, you use the edit steps and move it upwards, and when you get up 1, then you've moved up according to these buttons that I've actually started pressing. So let's find the drum that is the bass drum. I'm now gonna just naturally put in the drum. I'm choosing 1, 8 and 11, and then I'm gonna grab another sound. That's the sound I chose. Now I'm going to put it at 3, 5 and 6 and 13. And now I'm going to press run. I'm using pattern 1. And the pattern part of it means that the place of your sequencer is that pattern according to adding this drum sound or this drum verse or bar. Basically the patterns are how many different patterns you can make according to adding the bar, which A1 is classed as a bar, so you add it to your sequencer, but we'll do a lesson on that later on. I might have got a little bit of interference with the sound then. Sorry about that. Won't happen again, hopefully, in tutorials in the future. But we're going to pick another sound and we're going to place it into these placements. Okay, one more sound. Right, there's loads of differences according to changing sound, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to my bass drum and make the length of it longer, and then I'm going to change the pitch and bring it lower. Right, so we've made a little beat and now you know how to use the redrum. I want you to go and practice with it. We're just going to play this drum beat again. So you can also press up and down on your patch selection and it will just change the whole entire drum patch. So if we press up, for example, we've now gone to drum and bass kit 5, but all of the sounds in your sound selector, all 10 of them, are different now. So let's hear this version of how we've somehow made the rhythm. So now I'm going to just select a few different drum patches just to show how easy it is to find the right sounds with your factory sound bank. So I went through all of the drum and bass kits, and I'm now going to just show you one last thing, and that's how to change the speed of it, which is the resolution. And I'm going to do that with this nozzle here, or whatever it is, the turn, taking it down to 1/8, which is actually half the speed slower. So listen to this. So I liked that drum, I liked it. I was like, slower, that's sounding nice. So I'm going to save this file now. File, save as, and I'm going to call it, I'm going to go to Region 10 folder and just make a new folder and call it tutorials. Something went wrong with my buttons. Oh, it didn't work, did it? New folder, teaching files. Teaching has come out as. This is starting file. I'm going to teach you about saving different files to always have a backup, but I want you to go and play with your drum machine or whatever, but keep the same sounds that I made, because we're going to do each piece together and keep changing it until a project's done, I think. But this is the first lesson complete, and it's about the redrum. Thank you for listening.